What's up guys, it's your boy Ottoman Z back here with another video, and today we're going to be discussing how we can hack Wi-Fi's using Wi-Fi and other hacking tools. It's one of the most easiest ways to do so. So the first thing I'm going to tell you guys is a legal disclaimer that we do not use these kinds of attacks against unauthorized targets because it is illegal. I'm also testing this on my own computer. The first thing I am gonna do is that I'm going to make a Wi-Fi hotspot, and how I'm going to do that is I've made a mobile hotspot which network name is clearly a hackable Wi-Fi and passwords mamo1234. So now I'm gonna show you guys all the steps that we need in order to do this attack. So the first step you need to do is that you need to have Kali Linux installed, and I have already installed it in Oracle VirtualBox, so I'm just going to open it. I'll give it a second. I'm going to start it, and I also have a TP-Link WN7227 wireless adapter for Wi-Fi monitor mode and injection mode. That's hacking techniques and all that different kind of stuff. So let me show you. So now I've opened my virtual machine and let it actually load itself. While we're at it, guys, I'm going to be telling you guys how we can actually do other stuff as well. So yeah guys, I'm actually back, and as you can see the virtual machine has loaded up, and now we can add the password, which is 0000, which is kind of ironic because what I'm going to show you guys actually exploits that vulnerability of insanely stupid passwords. So let this VM actually load. I can go in here and I can set it to scaled mode switch. Yep, and then that's a lot better to show you guys, and let this load up for a second. So before we actually do that, we should discuss that what sort of adapters you can use in order to do such an attack with Wi-Fi. Is that you should use a monitor mode. A monitor mode is basically a mode that you can add onto your radio frequency or your wireless adapter, which in my case was the TP-Link one. And oh my god, what is wrong with this? Let me just correct the settings real quick now. So yeah guys, I'm actually back, and sorry for the weird screen glitch that was happening before. It was my bad. Now I have made my virtual machine full screen, so we're gonna start off where we left. So as I was telling you guys about Wi-Fi, and Wi-Fi is a Wi-Fi hacking automation tool, and its job is to help us hack Wi-Fi easily. Oh my god, what's wrong with this? Yeah, just like that. So as you can see over here, we have all these insane commands that we could use to actually help us with hacking Wi-Fi's automatically, and we have to do nothing. So the first thing that you have to do is that you have to type sudo Wi-Fi. Note that you have to have sudo permissions for that, and once you've done that, if your card supports monitor mode, it's going to work out of the box, no problem. So now what it's going to do is that it's going to scan all of your area around you, and it's going to detect all of those Wi-Fi networks out there, and it's gonna also tell how many clients are actually connected to them at this point. So the Wi-Fi we're going to hack today is actually this one, ZTE 2.4G, and it has actually 4 clients. So what kind of attack are we going to use? We're going to be using a pixie dust attack. If that does not work, it automatically takes us to a Wi-Fi packet capture attack, and then we're going to decode the packet to find the Wi-Fi password. Note that I have authorization to actually use this attack on this network, and do not use this on real life networks because that is an insanely unethical thing to do, and it's totally against the notion of ethical hacking and helping others with your skills, and it's not recommended. So as you can see over here that it's number 3, and all you have to do is just type 3 and press enter. So now what's it's going to do? It's going to wait for the target to appear, and it's going to do a pixie dust attack. Now your question would be, what's a pixie dust attack, Ahmed Z? So it's basically a vulnerability that we have in Broadcom and other routers that actually allows us to get WPS pin. It's a you can't actually change the WPS pin. It's like a single pin that remains all the time. Some routers support to change that, some do not. So what it's going to do, it's going to send ePull requests, and it's going to actually find out, as you can see on the screen over here, the Wi-Fi pixie dust pin. But as this router is already patched and I've patched it, so it's not going to work. So most of the time these attacks, pixie dust, don't work on actually the more new routers. So I'm just going to skip that. If you already know that it's not going to work, so you just press Control C and press continue. As I told you guys earlier, we have clients connected to this, so we have a very good chance to actually capture a packet. Now how are we going to capture a packet? We're going to disconnect them from the network, and then we're going to actually force them to reconnect to the network. And when they actually reconnect to the network, we will get a packet. We will steal the packet out of thin air, and that's going to actually let us decode that and eventually find out the Wi-Fi password. So we're going to wait for we're going to press Control C and to the last attack, which is actually, oh my god, we just caught a handshake out of the box. That was actually insane. Someone just connected to it. So now it's actually trying all the probable passwords. So what actually happened was insanely lucky that we don't even have to actually de-authenticate them. And as you can see, we have actually cracked the password, and it's actually password is mama1234, which is actually kind of ironic. I mean, so I'm going to show you guys that I'm not joking right over here. So let me just refresh this so you can see that I'm not joking with you guys. So uh, what's the network again? Okay, so it's not showing over here because yeah, it's quite far from where I'm sitting, and my other wireless adapter is actually quite strong. So oh yeah, here it is. So I'm actually going to forget the network password, whatever it is. I'm going to forget it, and I'm going to connect it in front of you guys. Enter the password MAMA1234, as you guys can see over here, and over here as crack the password. Press next, and now it's actually going to connect to the network, and we can actually browse and do whatever we want to do on the network. So what do we learn from that? Don't use insecure passwords, because they eventually lead you to, well, your Wi-Fi being hacked. And what's the best strategy? You see this word list over here, word list probable.txt. Just enter whatever password you're thinking of actually saving. Just Control F and search it in there, and if it's in there, don't put it, and do something really unique. And that's how you actually hack a Wi-Fi with Wi-Fi. And as a matter of fact, you don't even have to press Control C, Control C, Control C. All you have to do is type sudo Wi-Fi and press the network you want to do the attack against, and it will do it automatically. If this fails, it's gonna go to the next one. If that fails, it's gonna go to the next one, next one, next one, and so on, and it's gonna be successful. So this wraps up the video, and hopefully I'm going to be making much more videos in the near future. Like the video, share the video, and subscribe so that I may be able to post more content. And do not use this against an actual person, because that is an insanely illegal thing to do. I'll see you guys when I see you guys next time. Bye bye.